Alright, Schlockmeister fans, it's another re-review from my previous channel. This time we're going to watch The Outing, also known as The Lamp. Let's check it out. Now we got three thieves. Two men and a woman. They're going to break into some old lady's house to steal whatever she's got. And they're obviously inside as the old lady tries to sleep.
She's got a point there.
They're convinced that she's got some money hidden somewhere.
She's got a point there.
Where's the money? You don't show me where it is, I'm gonna take this axe and trash this place.
Get out. You tell him.
Well, he finds this old lamp in a trunk and then decides to kill the lady with an axe. Well, one of the guys decided to rub the lamp, and it has a reaction. That's not normal. While two of them decide to go outside and play in the pool, the lamp seems to be coming to life.
Couldn't be because you're horny, could it?
Well, a green light went into the dead woman there, and suddenly she comes back to life. Notice her eyes, and she puts his head on that axe. Meanwhile, something happened to the guy in the pool where he's literally split in two. The topless girl is chased into the house where she becomes victim number 3. Well, once the house is cleared by the police and whatever, the lamp ends up in a museum.
What a day.
Now, this girl's name is Eve, and her dad is the archaeologist at this museum, and she starts playing with the lamp once he leaves the room, and rubbed it. She also has an ex-boyfriend problem.
She's gonna be sorry she ever dumped me.
The boyfriend even gets tougher at school. Until she gets the upper hand.
Daly, you're finished at this school. I guarantee you that.
You ain't kicking me out, nigger. I can buy and sell you all day. We were going.
Even her friends are going on a field trip to her dad's museum.
Believe me. They're never gonna forget this field trip.
And the thugs are going to follow.
You're overnight.
And she has a plan.
But it's locked electronically every night. Nobody can get in. Yeah, and we get caught, and my dad's gonna call.
They're going to spend the night there if they can.
Besides, this place really gets creepy at night.
Well, Eve can't keep her hands off that lamp. And that little trick apparently has made her possessed, or occasionally possessed, whenever her eyes go green. The ex-boyfriend's in the museum too.
Right. Get the little bitch. And her asshole boyfriend.
Another guy from the museum finds an old picture from 100 years ago or so.
Anything on her?
Not much. Except she migrated here from Iraq some 95 years
The little girl in there was the old woman. Museum guy then becomes another victim. If you look closely there, it looked like we saw a GENIE. Death by ceiling fan. Anyway, Eve is able to get into the museum after dark. And she's able to let them in. Apparently she's still got some possessed in her. But it comes and goes.
I don't know.
The security guard then has a run-in with a spear. Not a good one. I've been calling her Eve this whole time. Her name is Alex, and Anyway, Alex pairs off with one guy, and all the other couples pair off as well. She's taking a bath. They're making out. Bathtub Girl's boyfriend Ross is in two pieces. Didn't see exactly what happened to him, but he's no more. Snakes get in the bathtub. One of them snakes also runs up this guy's pant leg. Not a pleasant way to go. The thugs are wearing costume and are trying to assault the black girl. Alex's father shows up and we finally get a glimpse of this genie. They flee from it, and apparently this museum has blast doors. You figure out that if you destroy the lamp, that'll kill the genie. Alex manages to get a hold of it, tosses it right in the furnace, and that ends our genie. Our last scene, she hears the tinkling of the genie's lamp again. Just Pepsi. That's our movie. All right, let's talk about The Outing. This is a movie that I had on a VHS tape originally, EP speed. I taped it. Don't remember if I taped it off cable or if I rented it and copied it. Never saw it at the time, which was like 1989 or so. I ended up watching it years later, and I think I watched it again maybe around 2016 or so. It was the last time I saw it. And now, when I watched it in 2016, I remember watching it thinking, this is pretty good, actually. It's better than I thought it was. And I still say, yeah, I'm going to agree with that assessment. It's a horror movie where these thugs break into this old woman's house, and they find this lamp, which looks like a genie lamp that you see in Bugs Bunny cartoons or something like that. And one of them rubs the lamp, and next thing you know, all hell breaks loose. They killed the woman who lived in the house, old lady, and then this green entity comes out and basically kills all three of these thugs, rips one of the guys in two. Next thing you know, the police come. I guess they reviewed the crime scene, whatever. The lamp ended up in a museum, and it was being studied by this archaeologist. Now, this archaeologist's daughter, who's maybe she's a senior in high school, maybe she's a freshman in college, I don't know, but she and the rest of her schoolmates are going to come to this museum where her dad works to do a field trip. So while they're there, the girl and some of her friends decide, you know what, it'd be kind of cool to stay in this place all night long. And since she has an inn there with her dad working there, she thinks she can arrange that. Not with his permission, mind you, but she can make it happen, which ultimately she does. So 6 people, 6 kids, or was it 7? I can't remember, but I don't know, whatever the case is. And also 2 other thugs who were not related to the earlier thugs, but an ex-boyfriend of the main girl, Eve is her name, I think, and his friend. They want to go in there and give them all a hard time because he's very jealous that she left him. Meanwhile, in this museum, of course, the lamp comes to life, and this green thing comes out, this green beam of light, and basically possesses Eve, although nothing really comes of that possession. However, as the couples pair off, the lamp something starts killing people. We see one guy basically split in 2, another woman who was taking a bath, because that's what you do in a museum. Power to her, though, she got completely naked, which was nice. But a bunch of cobras or other snakes come out of these I don't want to say test tubes, but they're on display somehow, and they go in and attack her and kill her. It was a cool scene, actually. Basically, everybody dies in this museum. Eventually, the girl Eve and her dad shows up, as well as the dad's lady interest, and a genie makes an appearance. This green, glowing light thing makes an appearance, and he talks in this deep, gruff voice, but it's hard to tell what he's saying. But anyway, he's bad. So he starts chasing them. They run away from the genie, and somehow they get on a computer, and the guy figures out, you know what we have to do? We have to destroy the lamp. That will get rid of it. I don't know how they figured that out, but they do. So Eve runs in, gets the lamp, and eventually tosses it into the furnace where it burns up, and apparently the genie dissipated as well. And that's pretty much our film. So there you go. That is The Outing, also known as The Lamp. Again, I think it's a pretty good film. It's better than it has any right to be honest with you. One brief nude scene in the bathtub there. Some decent gore, actually. Like I said, a couple people get their bodies ripped into two pieces. That's kind of cool. And I think it's a fairly decent film for what it is. It's a horror movie from 1987, I think. So anyway, that's it, The Outing. You can get this on a Blu-ray with the Godsend, actually. I have this in this 4 all-night horror marathon, which is put out by Scream Factory. And I think the other two up here, The Vagrant and What's the Matter with Helen, are also available on a Blu-ray, I think, the two of them combined. So you can either get all 4 on DVD or 2 separate Blu-rays to get all 4 as well. So anyway, that's it, The Outing. Curious if anybody else has seen this movie. Let me know what you think about it. Leave some comments down below. The Outing, watch it. Bye.